Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals. Doing a walkthrough here of SEMA miscellaneous tool companies that I kind of didn't spend a ton of time with. This is the Sunnix Booth. On display here, the big thing that they were pushing was their new cabinets, specifically their new pinup line. I'm a big fan of the old retro style, and pinup art being a big part of that. I really enjoy it. This was kind of fun. It's not over the top, kind of pinup-y like you'd see with like some of the old tool company calendars and stuff like this. This is stuff you can still have in the shop and feel good about. Great colors on these cabinets. I know I'm not getting too much into the detail. I was moving around a lot and trying to get in as much as possible, but I really did like everything I saw here at Sunnix. Love the old retro colors. Here we got even some mini fridges here with the different pinups that they have. I think they've got 3 or 4 of them now. It was really some nice stuff. I really like it. And next we're going to warp over to the Wiha booth here. Now Wiha's, they're I believe a German-based company. I think, well, when I think of them, I think of screwdrivers mostly, small detail kind of tools, stuff like that. Now they do make a lot more sort of kind of tools, but everything that I've ever seen from them has been top notch. Everything I saw at the show was excellent. You guys do mechanics tools?
We're just getting into it now.
Really?
Yeah, so we've started...
Because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now in that huge conversation.
Yep, so we're dabbing our toes into it. It's kind of a slow start, but in the next year or so we'll have probably a lot more.
Do you have any price points on any of this stuff?
Yeah, yep. You can go on our website, or we got a price guide.
It's on the website?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, this looks interesting. Where the products made?
The sockets and wrenches are all sourced out of Taiwan.
Yep. That's the new go-to place.
Yeah. It's a hard area to just start doing it yourself in.
Yeah. Your regular screwdrivers, the ones you guys are known for,
yep.
Where are those made?
Those are still made in Germany.
All right.
So all our screwdrivers, all our hand drivers, all our pliers, those are all still...
That's still going to be made in Germany.
Yep.
Germany.
Yep.
All righty. Great. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, not a problem.
Who's surprised? Made in Taiwan. This market is going to explode. We'll see how it settles down. But of course, they still have the German-made hand tools. Excellent quality. Now we jump over here. This is Banks Power. If you guys don't know who this is, they make power products usually for diesel engines, trucks, stuff like that. The one big thing in the diesel line, or for big trucks, has been changing the rear plate on the diff, and trying to come up with all these companies that come out with these basically giant heat sinks, but they do a flat panel on it, probably because that's what's easier to see and see. Gail Banks looked at it, said the physics on this doesn't look right. Looks like it's causing more work to the fluid inside, causing it actually to cause more heat. Also creates dead airspace behind the plate, causing basically no air to go through those fins. So they redesigned one using some actual science. I know, go figure, right? And you can see here the little demo here. This actually looks like something that would really work. He's got a whole series on YouTube. You should go check it out. I really enjoyed following it, seeing somebody, do the iterative testing and procedurals, scientific method, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and coming out with a product that looks really amazing. Now we're going to warp on over here to, I guess say hi there. Got to warp over here to Everlast and check out their stuff. Everyone's been asking me to take a look at it. I tried to take a look at it at the National Hardware Show. I didn't see much there, but at this booth at least, we got a chance to look around, see all the stuff they had out. They had a ton of equipment out here. And most of it is stuff that we've seen on the website or you've seen in shops and stuff before. But they did have a few new items. How much for everything?
This setup is about $3,200. And we have one model down. It's a 200 amp chip. It's in this box right here. This is the size.
Nice setup. Is there anything here that's new on the show? Or?
The 275, this new 80 amp plasma.
Okay.
We got some new MIG 230i, and it'll have kind of like a synergic setting for this power set mode, and then it'll also do stick. It's an improvement over our current model.
Okay. So it's
this
MIG and stick?
MIG and stick.
Okay.
And then we've got our little small models. We've got this is a 110 unit.
Pardon me. Yeah.
And that's the 140. Yep, that's the 140E. It's a little economy MIG. It's about $400.
Okay.
And we've got it out now, but then we've improved the function and capability and added a digital screen with some settings and stuff to it. We also have that one over there. That's a TIG and stick, and got a little plasma in it, a little DC TIG.
So do TIG, stick, and plasma cut?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Really?
pioneered that market.
It's a nice little all-in-one kind of thing. If there's anything specifically from Everlast you want me to check out, let me know. Now here we're at Vantage Tools, checking out their new electric battery-powered tools. Maybe they're battery air. They could be battery air powered. I mean, that is a thing, right? I think Ryobi's getting battery powered air nailer. I don't know. Anyway, new battery powered air tools, whatever, something like that. Now we jump over here to Homac. They had a lot more here than they had at the National Hardware Show. A lot more to be seen. Some Kennedy style boxes there if you saw on the right hand side. But a lot of it was more, well, to be honest, it was a lot more of the same. A lot of the same kind of cabinets, the old traditional style, very similar to what we see from the U.S. General, stuff like that. Not bad, just not as much of the newer stuff. Now, they did have a few items that were showing off more of the newer Hutch, the micro Hutch, as I often call it. Let me pan around here. And here's a perfect example. It's got a nice little, it's got the perforated peg style backboard on it. It's simple, but it ticks all the boxes that you're going to want. So how much does a lift like this retail for?
So this is a prototype we just came out with. We're looking here from $2,700 to $3,200.
Wow, that's not bad. That's pretty cool. Are those extending ramps on the ends?
Yep, extends out about 70 inches.
Oh, nice.
It's got a center mount for a motorcycle on that we can put on there. So you've got 3 ramps you can put on there. But we just put, for this, we put my foiler on there, and that thing is perfect. Runs off 110.
That's great. And I kind of breezed by the Ingersoll Rand booth. They had a huge booth, massive, compared to many other people showing stuff at the show, but there wasn't much there, as you can see. There was a line to get some free stuff, so I jumped over here to Channel Lock, took a look at them. I intended to swing back around later, so I didn't get much of their booth. Sorry about that. But you can see some of the basics here.
Is that a little camera?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's so small.
Gimbally.
Oh, fun. That's so cool.
I love the classics. Okay, then we jump over to Gearwrench. Sadly, no fish. I did shoot a lot of video in the Gearwrench booth. Only got about half of it for some reason. I think something caused some damage to the camera at some point. Oh yeah, it was this outfit. Anyway, that's what I'm blaming it on. But we did. Here's what we got.
Hey man, I wanted to say hi. I'm a big fan.
Hi, what's your name?
Yeah, I'm Nick.
Nick,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, I started following you
How do
from
you
all the Harbor
recognize
Freight
me?
stuff. What's that?
I was like,
well,
surprised
your
people-
face
yeah.
first, and I was like, he looks like the Vantage Tools guy.
Yeah.
Then I saw your badge and I was like, oh yeah.
That's awesome. Anyway, thanks a lot, Nick, for stopping by and saying hi. Always great to run into viewers. So, anyway, again, I apologize. I don't have more footage from the Gearwrench booth, but let's jump over and see what they had at Milwaukee. I honestly have to say, I was a bit surprised at the Milwaukee booth. This being SEMA, it's a car show, I was expecting them to really be pushing hard on the automotive stuff. Now, I'm not saying that front row wasn't automotive, but here you can see they've got the pack-out system. There were lawn and garden stuff there. They had, it's like they brought everything, which, I mean, that's great. They have an amazing selection. They have some great tools. The pack-out system is super cool. I love modular systems like that. And, you know, here you can see some of the tools that they had, the Max Bite wrenches and stuff. And we're going to take a look at some more of them. I was just stunned for this not to be like just, automotive tools, not jumping in and doing all the other stuff. But, I mean, it's Milwaukee. They're going to demonstrate probably, they can afford a bigger booth, so they're going to show off everything. The wrenches were really cool. Seemed extremely heavy. If any of you have these, let me know what you think. I haven't had a chance to weigh them or look at the specs, but they came across bulky and heavy. Solid, well built for sure, but kind of a tank, but so did the DeWalt tools. The square thing on the on the sockets, I get it. They're trying to look different and stuff, and they're like, oh, they won't roll away. I can set my socket up in the end. On the flat part, it never rolls away. One of the things I was kind of excited to see was their polisher here. It seems like everyone's coming out with them. DeWalt was showing off their polishers as well. Looks really nicely made. Definitely robust. Of course, the lighting system. Milwaukee is just killing it with their lighting system. They've got the M18 as well as the 12-volt system, the pocket lights, rechargeable ones. And then we jump over. Last one up here. This was some random manufacturer from Taiwan. If you want to see where the Taiwanese tools come from, here you go. So who are you guys?
So we are AOK, hand tools manufacturers.
Okay, you sell direct? You sell other are you white labeling to other people?
We're looking for a distributor, but we feel free. We would like to introduce our product to end users.
Yeah.
And we will sell them at the end of the show.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Anyway, there you have it. There is our wrap up from SEMA 2019. Basically, the short overview of all the other tool booths that we stopped by to say hey and talk to. My goal from all these shows, my primary goal is to get a contact at each of these companies, somebody that we can bounce information questions off of, get feedback from, so I can pass along the questions that you guys and gals have. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions or comments, other companies you want me to follow up with, post it down below. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.